Yep. Go ahead and go live.
Okay,
This is.
I'm not going to do my introduction right now, but I am talking to Dale Niehaus. He's in his car and he is getting pulled over. So
Yep.
we have an exclusive, ladies and gentlemen, on my worst holiday.
Oh yeah. Yep. So I'll
A
be a
podcast
bit.
about your worst wedding, worst funeral, bachelor party, bachelorette party, or say you're driving a car and you get pulled over by a cop while you're doing a show. That's the story we want to hear. And ladies and gentlemen, Dale Neal House.
You're freaking hilarious. Hold on one second, brother.
Okay.
How's it going?
Oh, it's pretty good. How you doing tonight?
Doing well. You have driver's license, insurance information?
Let's see. I've got my license right here. I don't know if. Let me see if I got the printout for my insurance real quick. That's the one thing that I've been trying to find. I'm with Geico, but I'm trying to see if I actually have the printout in my glove box, man.
He actually carries the lizard with him.
Let's see.
All right, just hang on to that. I said insurance is confirmed. So the reason I stopped you tonight is because you're crossing the center line quite a bit.
Yeah, I do apologize for that. Like I said, I'd end up dropping or whatever, and I was trying to grab it and so that. So it just, yeah, it was an honest mistake.
Okay. So you haven't been drinking anything today?
Oh no.
Okay. Make sure when you're driving, don't have your headphones in. That's against state statute.
Oh,
okay?
I did not realize that. I'll take those out before I start driving. Then I'm so sorry about that.
Have this back. Be safe. Have a good night.
Absolutely, thank you, officer. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, so having headphones in when you're driving is a big no-no apparently, and then crossing over the center line because you drop your cheese and meat stick, probably not a good idea.
You sound really loud now.
But you know what? I know, right? I sound super loud, man. It went from like super quiet to super loud. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, make sure that you abide by the traffic laws because they'll definitely pull you over in a heartbeat.
So, where are you? What state are you in?
I'm in Oklahoma and driving. Yeah, I'm driving from Shawnee back to Norman where I live.
Okay.
Yeah, it's raining out here too. It's beautiful weather too, man. I swear.
Yeah, I can hear the windshield wipers slapping time. You know.
Hey, they're getting all kinds of cool, you know. You got driving along on a Thursday night, raining outside. Then your guest gets pulled over, and you get to hear about all that at the beginning of the show. That definitely makes some entertainment. So that actually adds to the theme about embarrassing stories. Well, there's one for you right there.
I know, and that's what I said. I don't know if you heard me do my lead in, but I was like, say you're on a show and you get pulled over. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was great too, by the way. Yeah, I don't give a shit. It's all good. I gotta slow down though, so I don't get pulled over again.
No shit. So he just let you go?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying the veteran symbol on my license helped, but it probably did. Plus the fact he's probably getting soaked from the rain and stuff, man.
I'm sure it did. Yeah, he's out in the rain. Yeah, so you're like, I dropped my beef stick and I'm on a podcast. It's like,
you know what? Try the meat stick and cheese or whatever. He's probably not surprised since it's out in the boonies. So.
Yeah. That's right. That's an exclusive. That's the first time one of my guests have been pulled over during the show. So yeah, that's an exclusive, Dale.
Hey, guess what? You can cross that off your bucket list now, man.
Everybody, we are talking to Dale Niehaus. This is his third time on. He's an old friend of mine. He's fantastic. He's an actor. He just did a fan film, a Spider-Man fan film. And I'll tell you what, Dale, you talk about you. Tell us whatever you got going on, buddy, and then we'll get into story time after that.
That sounds great. Yeah, so it's a fan series called Web of Spider-Man, and it's done by a local filmmaker. He's actually up and coming. He's going to OCCC. His name is Tate Talley. He wrote the story. He directed when we were filming, and he's also one playing Peter Parker or Spider-Man. And he does his own stunts too. He actually does backflips and stuff. He's really a badass at it, man. I'm surprised, but he's a cool dude. So he was holding auditions back. This was last year, earlier last year, and there was two roles that I could have possibly auditioned for. For anybody who knows the comic books, there's a bad guy named Hammerhead in it. Pretty badass bad guy. Um, and then there was Captain Stacy, which is anybody knows Gwen Stacy's dad, who's also the police captain and who obviously is going after Spider-Man. So I auditioned for both of them. Hammerhead I didn't get. I mean, it's all good or whatever. A good friend of mine, Brandon, actually got that. He fits it perfectly. But Captain Stacy, I auditioned for that, and apparently I was the only person that auditioned for it that showed emotion. Uh, Everybody else who auditioned for that character, they just they kind of did it like monotone almost, or like really like too calm.
They just read it and that was it.
Well, some of them did that, and then some of them just like read it like too calm or almost too serious. And the audition, it's a touchy subject for the character because his daughter was killed, and he thinks Spider-Man killed her, and so he's being questioned by one of his detectives or something about that. And so when I was reading that, anytime that you're doing an audition or anytime you're acting, you always want to connect with the character and try to think of how you would react as that character. And so for me, I just imagine, one of my kids was killed and I knew the person responsible. How would I feel about it? I'd be very upset.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
yeah. So I kind of had to put myself in the perspective of being a grieving parent, but also still upholding the law because I'm a police captain. So it was kind of an inner turmoil. So, but yeah, I auditioned for it. He loved it, and it was just a local-based production, a web series, a fan series. We officially wrapped on it last month, and they're going in to edit it now. And it looks like June of this year it will officially be released on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
So
let me know when that happens so I can repost it. Like put it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and it's full of Oklahoma talent. I mean, there's quite a few people that there's some of us that have been doing it for a while, and there's some that are stuck kind of new at it, and it's
talent in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's all local talent that went into pretty much. We've all volunteered our time on this project because it's an up and coming thing. There wasn't really a budget to do it, and we were just all huge fans of Spider-Man and just really loved it. And it honestly is really cool, man. Just the overall how the footage looks, it's really really good, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to post it. Can't wait for everything on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
So it's a series. So are you in other ones coming up, or are you or what number of the series is this?
So this is actually series 1. There's going to be a total of 3 seasons of this, I believe. Okay. And I know I'm in season 2 for sure. So we're going to start filming season 2 sometime this year. Not sure on the dates yet. So I'll be playing Captain Stacy again in that. There's this other film that I'm in that's going to start filming. It's already filming now, but my scenes aren't going to film until when it gets warmer because it's outside footage. It's called The Night Reaper. It's really cool, actually. A friend of mine, Jeff, actually is the one that got me onto this one. So it's about this vigilante named the Night Reaper that, without going into too much detail, basically ends up taking out bad guys. And during the daytime, he's priest, minister type of thing.
Right.
And so he's kind of doing it from the thing prerogative of doing it in the Word of God type of thing. But I end up playing kind of somebody that's former bad guy, kind of turned, not so bad. So I kind of play a cool role in that one, actually.
Right.
So it's kind of like an informant role, basically, is what I play. I play the informant to the vigilante.
Oh, okay. All right. You're the guy that's like, go get that motherfucker over there. Like that.
Yeah, I think so, actually. Yeah, I end up giving him information. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude.
That guy, that fucking guy. Yeah.
So yeah, dude. There's that, and there's another series that I'm casted in as well. Actually, it's a local one, but they're really trying to blast it up. It's called Realms, and it's can't really go into too much detail about that one, but it's there's all kinds of different cool things in there. There's different creatures of different types, and there's monster hunters in it. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be based and filmed in Oklahoma, but it's looking like it's going to be pretty up and coming.
Cool. Yeah. Just let me know when any of these release, because I'm more than happy to repost them for you and get your name out there. Because God, I just love you. You're always awesome when you're on. So.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it, man. I really, really do, man.
And we can both discuss how much we don't like Steve Joyner, so that's cool. Hey, if you're looking to pay money and get nothing back in return, he's your man. Make sure you look up that guy. So,
Oh, dude, I know.
that's right. So,
Yeah, that's a whole nother ball game right there.
that's the first time I actually ripped on him, like actually on the show. Like usually I just do it like after the show or before the show. Now this time, fucking.
Yeah, sounded like one of those deals. You're like, you know what? I don't even care.
Nope. All right, man. So, what do you got? Hit us with a story. What's happening?
Well, y'all got a good teaser there at the very beginning because I got pulled over. So there's an embarrassing one about being on a podcast show and then getting pulled over by the cops when it's raining outside when you drop your meat and cheese sticks on your lap, So there's a good one right there. But no,
Go into that one.
What's that?
Go into that one. I heard the host's a dick, but I heard.
Yeah, that host is a real asshole. Nah, he's a cool guy. I'm fucking with him.
What kind of guy laughs at you when you're getting pulled over? Me.
Hey, that's it.
A real friend will do that.
Exactly. Hell, I'm a veteran, man. So if you don't have a good friend to laugh at you when you do dumb stuff, man, then you don't have a good friend. Hell, my girlfriend would laugh at me too if she were listening right now. So yeah, she would laugh as well.
Right.
No, but
I tried setting it up. Something's going on with my StreamYard. I couldn't get us up on Facebook. I got us up on YouTube, but not on Facebook. So it'll be available on YouTube at My Worst Holiday podcast on YouTube. So you'll be able to share it from there. And you got to go to live or live because you got to click at the top because there's different ones. It's like recorded or live or whatever. You got to click the live one, and then it'll show you like all my new ones.
Cool.
Because it's on StreamYard versus on YouTube, so they don't put it on their main page.
Oh, dude, I need to go up and check out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slacking, dude. I'm kind of a dick myself, man. I need to catch up on some of your shows, man.
I've had some pretty good people, man. I've had Jarrell Pyro Johnson. He was in Wakanda Forever.
Oh,
yeah, he's pretty good. Of course, Stacey Toy, she has a rapper kid named 40 Flow on, and he's a young kid, can really flow. And she gave me a call and said, "Hey, can you put this kid on?" I said, "Oh, for you, you bet."
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, Elizabeth Nokelberg. She has a movie called Heart of the Home.
Ooh.
And she made it for like a couple $100,000. Like really a good movie for like she knocked it out of the park for not much.
That's extremely low, but yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, 100, well, less than 200 grand, even 200 grand is extremely that's hardly anything you're making a film off of. So if you can make something really good off of that, you're doing really good.
Yeah, and she's hot as fuck too, so that doesn't hurt.
Hey, that doesn't hurt at all, man.
I call if you go like there's like My Worst Holiday, like any of the platforms when you look at it as just a podcast. I called it I Like the Bedroom Scene.
Nice, man.
Yeah. No, I God, I've had Phil Perrier. Phil Perrier wrote for George Lopez, Jay Leno, Arsenio Hall. Oh yeah, he's a stand-up comedian. He's fucking fantastic, and a couple
Oh,
other comedians I have on.
oh, that's freaking awesome. Oh, hey, I wanted to tell you a mutual friend of ours that you kind of mentioned my name to. Um, I'm trying to freaking remember the name, dude. Yeah, Jarrell Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put out a casting call
Oh yeah,
for a fan
yeah,
film.
yeah. I told you guys you should meet. Yeah, Jarrell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna submit for one of the characters in there. So yeah, I'm gonna audition for that film. So
The
yeah,
God of
dude.
War.
What's that?
Dinner with the God of War.
Nah, not that one. It's the
The
I want to
next one.
think the Batman one.
Yeah, the next one. I can't remember. Can't remember the name of the next one.
Yeah. It's for I think the Gaius or whatever that. I'll have to look at the character name, but I think it's like one of the bad guys or something probably.
Yeah,
So,
Jarrell's a great guy. Yeah, he's the one that was on Wakanda Forever. He's fantastic.
that's right. That's right. He did, dude. That's right. Yes, he is phenomenal. I can't. I have to watch that still. I have not watched Wakanda Forever yet.
Yeah, I texted him when I
I'll,
was watching. I'm like, should I shouldn't have to cry twice within the first 5 minutes of a fucking movie.
I'm already planning on having tissues nearby, man. I'm probably gonna be bawling my eyes out
Right
probably.
off the bat. Right off the bat, man. You're like,
Wow, dude.
I'm
Wow, that's gonna be good.
a
I,
50-year-old hardened man, and I'm fucking bawling like a bitch watching
hey,
Wakanda Forever.
hey, I still get that way every time I watch We Were Soldiers. Every time at the
Oh
end,
yeah. Oh yeah. God. Mel
I'll
Gibson.
I'll definitely have to let him know after I watch it. You know, to tell him congrats. You know, I'll have to reach out to him and let him know that for sure, man.
Well, I'm glad you guys got hooked up together. I'm happy for that, man. Fantastic.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you shouting my name out like you always do, man. I really do.
You know, that's what I do. Building
I
bridges.
know. I know you do. You're awesome, man. You're awesome.
Yeah, I just need more listeners. That's all I need. If I had more of those, let them fuckers know that I'm awesome. That's what I need.
Oh, dude. You know what? You know me. I'll definitely spread your name out there. And yeah.
And
Something else I'm gonna be.
if you know any
What?
actors that actually want to come on, send them my way. You know, like if you know anybody wants to promote themselves, have a story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll reach out to some people as well that I know that see if they'd be interested in, you know, give them the synopsis on the show and stuff. See if that's something they'd want to do. But yeah, I'll definitely reach out to a few people and definitely see if they'd like to come on, man, for sure.
Yeah, I've been kind of hiatus. Like you're my first guest since November.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
I just been
Yeah,
laying up. Like I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take some time off. You know, recharge, get a little quickening,
yeah,
and then come back in. Yeah. So yeah, you were one of the first people that I reached out to.
man. I'm glad I am, dude. You know, and I get you about recharging, dude. Like I was telling somebody the other day that, dude, the way the economy is, man, I'm temporarily at least, I'm gonna have to get a steady paycheck again, which sucks. But you know, it's unfortunately the way it is. But I was telling my girlfriend that I need to look at setting up a home studio because honestly, my dream for decades before acting was even voice acting, and I need to look into setting that up because I think I might start pursuing that a lot more and
Oh God, that's
try
so
to do.
easy. Yeah, it's just
It
like
is. It is. It's just a matter of, you know, I got to research it and everything, which I
yeah.
can do. You know.
You download Audacity.
Okay.
Ta-da! You get a single mic mixer. That's all you really need is just a single mic mixer, some foam for the inside of a closet, and a light.
Wow,
That's
that's
it.
it.
That's it. Yep.
Oh, dude, man, you just simplified the hell out of it.
Yeah. It's nothing. I haven't done it like I should because I got a smooth baritone voice. You know. So I mean, I
You,
should be able to.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you've never looked into voice acting, man. I mean, especially since you do podcasts and stuff, man.
Yeah, I never really thought about. You know, I kind of thought about it. I just never really done it. I got a full-time job. I got a family, and I kind of
Dude,
do this on the side, but I don't really have the time. And when I do have time, I really like sitting on my ass, drinking scotch, smoking a cigar. Like
dude,
I've
you're,
got XFL games recorded just to fucking do that with, like
oh my God, dude, you're not kidding, man. My God, like, I get it, dude. I get it. I get it. That's part of the reason why I'm going to get a stable paycheck for all, man. I've got I've got 3 kids. I think I've told you before. I got one that's grown. He's getting his life together, and then I've got a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old, dude. I that's the part that with acting, a lot of people don't realize is you have a lot of sacrifice you have to make for time for people you care about, and
right.
sometimes if you want to do it full time, like I have a friend of mine, an actor friend of mine, a really dear friend, Steve Crawford. He's out in L.A. He is doing big things out there. He's been on Universal Studios. He's been at Warner Brothers. He's making all kinds of cool projects with big famous actors. I'm proud of him. He's originally from Oklahoma. He was a magician and escape artist for years, like decades. And so, but he's out there doing like hardly sleeping, doing stuff. So it's one of those things, man, that if you have young kids at home, it's hard to decide this and that and try to find a balance, man. So sometimes you got to take your time at it, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Steve was wanting me to do. Steve was like, he's like, if you give me a couple $100, I can turn you on to these really higher class actors, like And I'm like, dude, this is my hobby. This is what I do for an hour a week.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes I don't even do that. Like.
Oh, dude, yeah,
And then he told me I didn't make the cut, and he cut me off. So.
dude, I yeah, I could go on for a while. I helped him out several times. Like, I hired him at first, and then, and he just kept asking for more and everything else, and it just got to be too much at the end to where it was just like, I don't have the extra money to keep giving this, and I'm the type of person, dude, that I try to help everybody out that I can. Yeah. And unfortunately, that sucks too because it's like hard to say no, but then you just have to make that point where you're like, okay, it's either help this person out or don't have this food, and it's kind of like, I gotta get.
Don't have this food, exactly. No, so like, and I don't feel bad because I can reach out to a dozen people right now and say the exact same fucking thing. So,
I know, dude.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about it. But
No.
But anyway, moving on from him. So you got your buddy that's out in California, actually working a lot of hours and doing the Lord's work there, I guess, or working hard anyway.
Oh yeah, I'm so proud of him, dude. Like he's older than me, but he started out. He's doing a lot of magician work here in Oklahoma. And when I first met him in 2016, he was still up and coming. And him and his sister and his wife, they moved out to California. And ever since he moved out there several years ago, like I'd say about 3-4 years ago, maybe, he's really grown. He's doing some big stuff out there, and he's really becoming a huge successful actor. So I think that's great when and he just has his nephews that are grown up now too, and he don't have any kids, so it worked out for him in the sense that he was able to pursue that full time, and he has that time to do that. But yeah, it's almost one of those things that you have to be motivated to sacrifice different things to be able to get to that. And so if you're not, and you have other stuff that you've got that depend on you, you've got to kind of start thinking about what's more important. And to me, my kids are only going to be little for so long, and so that's what's important to me right now. So I'm still going to act.
One of the actresses that I know, Shannon Toft, she's fantastic. She's on that Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Not Yellowstone, but she's on the 1889, the one with Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
She's a backup actor in that, and her kids are with her. Like her kids,
Nice.
she's got her kids wrapped up in acting, and she's been in just a ton of different things, and she's doing great. So
And that's great. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she's really sweet. And that's cool. If and honestly, there are parents that them and their kids act in different stuff, and they travel together, and that is absolutely great. My kids that's not their thing. So I
right,
and but yeah, no, I think that's wonderful. If you're able to make this happen and have your kids along and make it happen for them too, and it works, then I think that's really awesome. And it's not something everybody do, but if you can do it, then by all means do it. I mean, that's awesome though.
absolutely, absolutely. All right, brother, hit us with the story. What do you got? Other than you getting pulled over during my podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. That was just a freebie. That's not the main one. So okay, so
That's an appetizer.
I've got it.
Here's the main fucking course.
So hopefully, and also too, I say this now. Hopefully, I don't cut out because where I'm driving at is near Lake Thunderbird. The reception's iffy, so well, hopefully this won't cut out. If it does, then I'll have to retell it the next time. But anyway,
Lake Thunderbird, you're only
Lake
about
Thunder.
a half hour from me, man.
Wait a minute, Lake Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm in Illinois, man. There's that Lake Thunderbird up here. So anyway,
There's a Lake Thunderbird here too. Dang it, man.
Lake Thunderbird. Fuck, you're a half hour.
Man.
Come on over. We'll smoke some cigars, drink some scotch. So,
Well, I'll tell you what. One of these days, I am going to have to come out to Illinois and visit you, though.
more than welcome, brother.
We'll figure. But anyways, now back to the important thing, the embarrassing fucking story. Okay.
Beautiful starved rock.
So this takes place back in 2010.
Okay.
Okay. So for anybody who knows, what's that?
That's 13 years ago, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, 13 years ago. So for anybody who knows, whenever you enlist in the military, you have to go to a place to enlist, which is usually called MEPS.
MEPS, yeah, been there.
Okay, so you get it. So they usually what they do is okay. So usually the recruiter or whatever takes you up there, and depending on when it is, you might be doing the same day or you may stay over. So I was put up in a hotel with some other guys and different things, and so the next day when you get up, you're supposed to go out there, and that day you're supposed to go through the whole thing, including take a piss test. So wake up the next day, get in the habit of when I first wake up going to piss.
Right.
So I wake up and go piss, go down to breakfast and realize, I have to go take a piss test in a little bit, and I just drained my bladder.
Right.
Okay, so we head over to MEPS, and people had the option to go do that first thing. Well, I had nothing to piss out, so
tank's empty.
I kept drinking water, kept doing the different things, kept drinking water. I don't know how much water I drank, dude, but my stomach was like full, like it was like completely full of water. Well, so anybody knows when you drink a ton of water, sometimes it likes to cause your stomach to clear out a little bit.
Yeah.
So when it came for time for me to take the piss test, and for anybody who doesn't know, when you go to MEPS, they watch you while you do it.
Right, they watch it.
And I can't remember it. Now I'm trying to. Yeah,
I get stage fright, man. I get vapor lock.
And see. And I did. But the problem is too is when you're trying to squeeze it out, and you've got so much water in your stomach, other stuff is starting to seep out a little. So in the process of trying to piss and do this, I shit myself. And oh dude, it was horrible. Like I had the runs down my leg. It was bad. Yeah. So I had just got done, got enough in there, and I could have sworn I hear like some of the sergeants saying like, "What is that smell?" And the next thing you know, like they just get quiet or whatever. Yeah, they knew I shit myself. So
So,
so what I did is I hurried up, went back to my bag that I brought with my overnight clothes.
what you'll do for your country, Dale, is impressive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it is, man.
You'll shit yourself for your country.
I will, dude. I will. And so I coursed through away the underwear because that shit was just done.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's fine.
and I found a bag though, and I put my jeans in it. Thank God. And I changed my clothes, cleaned myself up, went to the bathroom, and I had to piss like every like 30 minutes after that for like 5 hours.
Right.
And so then I got sworn in that day. So yeah, there's the embarrassing story. I went to enlist in the military and shit myself because I had to piss.
Now, when I went and I couldn't piss around everybody, paper lock wouldn't work. They were like, well, going back out to, they had like a commissary, kind of like they had a game room, they had a smoke. Back then, they actually had a smoking room.
Okay.
You know? And I was out of cigarettes. Hey, 40, what's up, brother? 44 is watching. I just talked about you, brother. So anyway, so I was out of cigarettes and I smoked at the time. And I look over at this guy and I see he goes, hey man, you got a light? I go, yeah. You got a cigarette? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, cool. Let's go to the, whatever. So I've been drinking a lot of water and waiting. Drinking a lot of water and waiting. Maps, it's hurry up and wait, just like any military thing. So anyway, I get in the smoking room. He pulls out some Camel non-filters.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, smoke's a smoke, So I light it, I'm starting to smoke it, and then he go, Mark Williams, don't worry, your analysis, Mark Williams, do your analysis, and I'm like, fuck. So like I hotbox this Camel, like I'm just sucking in the smoke as fast as I can, trying to get some nicotine.
Yeah.
And I put it out, go walking down there, and I'm not used to a Camel non-filter. This is a strong fucking cigarette. So I'm walking down the hallway, and all of a sudden the hallway starts looking like the Joker's hideout. Like everything just starts going fucking sideways on me.
Like, oh God!
But I ended up getting there, getting the piss test done, and then they decided not to take me because I had asthma as a child. So.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn. Wait a minute. Well, you had what?
Asthma as a child.
Oh, and I'm guessing. I'm surprised your recruiter didn't tell you to not say anything about that.
Well, I said that I had allergies, and then they like looked a little bit deeper into it.
Oh.
Yeah. So my buddy, we're two all-American boys. We both play football. We both lift weights. We fight. We're tough guys,
Yeah.
And then he had protein in his piss, so they kicked him the fuck out too. So, like, the recruiter had to have been like, "What the
fuck?" Oh, dude, he was pissed because you didn't get that extra kicker or something for getting you guys.
He had a for sure twofer. It was a quiet ride back home, man. Like, what the fuck?
Dude. Man.
Yeah. It sucked for him. My buddy ended up getting in, and I ended up going to work someplace, and so I just never went back in. But my buddy, he ended up retiring as a CB.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's badass.
Oh, you think I'm a dick? You should see this guy. I've never had a friend that I've loved or hated more. Like, we have laughed harder and fought harder than any two fucking people in the world. He's that friend you can look at and just give a look, and he knows exactly what you're gonna do comically, and I know exactly what he's gonna do comically.
Dude.
And fuck with somebody, like just with a look, just a turn of your head. Yep.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Hey, that's a good friend right there, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy. Hate that fucker. I love that guy.
Oh yeah, yep. You know he's good if you love him and hate him too, man. You know.
So I go over to his house for my mom's funeral, and I stop
Yeah.
by his house, and he's got a little girl, and she's 5, somewhere around there. And I come walking in, and she goes, "Dad, one of your friends is here," and he was in the basement. He goes, "Who is it?" And I look at her, I go, "Harold Jablonski." She goes, "It's Harold Jablonski." He goes, "Who?" And she looks at me and puts her hands out like, "What the fuck's your name again?" And I go, "Harold Jablonski." She goes, "Harold Jablonski." And I hear Brad yell, "Mark!" You know, like, yeah. Oh, she's a cute little shit too. God bless
Oh
her.
man. Yeah,
Jablonski.
that's freaking great, dude. My God.
Right, right.
Oh man. That's funny, man. Shit.
Thanks.
You're welcome,
See, that's the whole point, man. Just stories and fun. That's it.
dude. That's the way it's supposed to be, man. That's the way. Those are the best kind of freaking times, man. It's just laughing your ass off about dumb shit sometimes, man.
That's what it's all about. Yep. So,
Shit. Don't get me started on prices either. The economy, the raising price and stuff. Dear God, man.
God, fucking terrible.
Dude. So like,
They used to talk about the hen that laid the golden fucking eggs, but I didn't expect all of them fucking gold. Just,
dude, you're not
yeah.
kidding. Like, part of the reason why I've also had to look and get a steady paycheck is coming up in May. My place is raising the rent $130 a month more.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad in Oklahoma. I mean, I was only paying like around a little over 600 something, but it'd be close to 750 by. It's going to be $750 a month in May, starting May. So it's like,
That's terrible.
yeah, but I'll tell you what, it's better than people I know live out in LA though. Jeez.
Oh yeah. Well, God, I live in kind of a like central Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, like it could be a lot worse.
Oh, dude, it could be a lot worse, man. Like in Atlanta and LA, yeah, or even New York, man. Good God, those prices are sky high out there, man.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I even Chicago. Like I remember, or I know there's some places my friends used to live in Chicago, like in a small apartment. It was like a one room apartment. I can't remember what they were paying. It was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they say, "Here's a bill for 12,000 because we had to fix the roof." So kick in that. Like, what? 12,000? Like, fuck.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
So I'm
Dude.
very fortunate where I live. Everything's still kind of good. Nobody's really gouging except for our fucking our energy company, Ameren, who's talking about wanting to raise their fucking rates. And
Oh.
so I look at, they're like, electricity is getting more expensive. So what I did is as I looked up what they let's see if I can find it here. Is that an Ameren? That one's Exxon. You'll puke at that one too. Ameren. Okay, here's Ameren. These poor fuckers. Let's see. In 2021, their profit was 4.76 billion, and then in 22, it was 4.5 billion. So yeah, so they only made about a billion more. So those poor fuckers. It's only a 69% increase over what it was from the year before. So I can see where, God, you gotta stretch a nickel. You gotta stretch a fucking nickel, you cocksuckers.
Gotta stretch that, man. Stretch that nickel, man. Make it work, man.
That's all they're asking. They only profited $4.9 billion. Billion.
Yeah, but not even. But yeah, but then the cost of living stays about the same. It's like, yeah, okay, that really helps.
Yeah. Fuck them. Yeah, so I was just like, I was like just looking like at profits. I was looking at profit. I'm like, oh my god, like these fuckers. Uh, Chevron actually doubled from last year to this year, doubled their profits. Double.
Wow.
Yes.
Dude, that's insane, man.
Yep. Yep. So and so did
That
Exxon. Exxon, that's an American one. That's an American one. Chevron, that's still a Saudi, but Exxon's an American one and doubled their profits fucking too. So fuck these fucking profitable seeking cocksuckers. So
dude, you're not kidding, man. I should have ended up investing in a property that had oil that I didn't know that was
yeah,
down there
no
buried.
shit. No shit. Yeah, no, just like people just don't do this. Here's what you need to do. Just fucking ask Google what the profits were last year of the company you hate. And then you'll hate them. Then your hate will double just like your profits. So
Oh shit, man.
I always love Peter Falk because he used to say, he said in a movie one time, and I don't like you, you cocksucker. So, I was thinking that. I was just thinking that my wife loves it when I say it. So
Oh man, that's fucking great, dude.
there it is. So yeah, it's a funny or embarrassing story. We're getting fucked. So
God damn, yeah, man. Shit.
it's not funny, but it is embarrassing.
Oh my god, yes.
Mm, God.
Yeah, man.
So what'd
Fuck.
you do this weekend? I got raped by Amarin.
Yeah, with no lube.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's all right.
you think an energy company could supply some grease. You know, you'd think that would be a thing they would supply. At least, just or just I don't know, the tip. I don't know. It's
Just something, man. Yeah, no, they don't.
exactly.
No
Yeah.
mercy. No
I,
mercy. No mercy.
yeah. They're trickling down all right. So
Oh yeah, they are.
and I know on who. So
Oh shit. Hell.
yep. So all right, brother. I'm gonna wrap this one up. I want you to
Well,
tell
hey,
everybody
hey,
about you. You've got the stage again. Everybody, my buddy Dale Niehaus, who I fucking love. Dale, tell everybody about you, what you got coming up, what you got going on. There you are, you
yeah,
beautiful bald-headed bastard. Where the fuck
thank
are you?
you. Thank you, you beautiful. Now you got the chin hair bastard and hat. I love that, man.
I got a Colonel Sanders thing kind of going on now. I don't.
You little Colonel Sanders thing going on. I like
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I'll give you 7 herbs and spices. But anyway,
All right, what am I supposed to say?
everything about you, what you got coming up, what you got going on, where people can find you. If you have a Patreon, give this fucker some money, you tight cocksuckers. So give him some money. Give him some love.
Damn, I
You
need
gotta
to
pay
set
our
that up.
energy bills. Did you know Chevron just fucking doubled their profits?
Oh fuck, man. All right. So where can you find me at? Well, I still got a website. As far as I know, it's still running right now. Yeah, it's still running. It's www.daleniehaus.com. You can find me on there. It doesn't. I don't think it has some of the recent stuff that I'm gonna be in, but I'm gonna try to get that updated if I can remember how to access it. Um, then, um, then of course you can find me on Facebook as Dale A. Niehaus. Yeah, because my dad's also got the same name, so he's got hair on his head and I don't.
Niehaus.
Yes, I don't have hair and he does. So there you go. There's the difference.
Use for Agatha. A lot of people don't know that.
Shh. And you can also find me on Instagram, and it's still the same. Helping others is the greatest because for the most part, most people I like to help unless they're greedy bastards. And I think that's the two places where you can, or the place where you can find them at, and then I've on IMDb as well. So
On IMDb, yeah, check him out on that. And he's got that web series coming up. The Spider-Man is the Web of Spider-Man. Is that right? The Web of
That
Spider-Man.
is, yes, that is. I play the ever impressive Captain Stacy on that.
Captain Stacy, and we cannot wait to see it. 40 Flow, thanks for watching. Everybody, if you want to hear 40 Flow's music, go on to Amazon and say 40 Flow. That's right, 40 and then FLOW. Check this fucker out. He can flow. More than 40 times, I think. But anyway, either way,
Yeah.
from a room, hang up after I'm done with this. Hey, from a room next to my bathroom in my basement, this is, you know what? I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that yet. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, go to My Worst Holiday at patreon.com and give me some fucking money, you selfish pricks. $1
Yeah,
an episode.
give him some money.
If you like a show, not necessarily mine, but anybody's show, if you like a show, it's the cheapest amount of entertainment you can ever get. Give them $1. Give them just $1. And think if 1,000 people actually like the show, give them $1 a piece. And, you're going to make some people happy. So, with that being said, from a room next to my bathroom, my basement, God damn it, I can't talk. This has been My Worst Holiday. Good night, everybody. Close broadcast. Boom. And we're clear.